Good morning. It is Friday and I am in my craft room that's fully organized. So I promised a tour of my craft room. This is the second time I'm filming this, but that's okay. So here we go. This shelf over here that you're seeing is my daughter's crafting stuff. Her papers, her markers, pencils, pens, colored pencils. There's Sharpie in here. Expo markers. There's her paint. She keeps her paint brushes in there. She's got her paint palette. She's got this wooden cat to paint. This is just a bunch of her miscellaneous like small toys and things. Not sure why it's down here, but it is. This down here is her shelf. These are her notebooks with things she's drawn or things she's written, stories, that kind of thing. And then these pizza boxes are they store her construction paper, some big 12 by 12 craft papers, some comics that she drew, paper plates. And we made these, obviously. I think we glued them together, then we taped them, and then I was going to cover them in fabric or in nice scrapbook paper, but she wanted the pizza design left. So we have that one, and we have this one. This one is empty, but I'm saving it just in case we need it. This next bin here, this is the Closet Made organizer that I bought from Goodwill. It's working out really well. So ideally when you put it together, it does show that you put the racks on the top. So this rack should be on the top, but I didn't want it that way and I can do that. So I put two of them on the sides, and this is why. My daughter has some oversized canvases and cardboard and some other things that she needs to store, and I didn't want it all over the floor. So it's contained in here. When this gets full, we know she doesn't need any more. Actually, she doesn't need anything else right now. She needs to use what she has, and it keeps it, somewhat organized. This bin doesn't really have anything in it. I don't know what we'll use that for. These are some of my panning supplies. I have some of my lids, my rings, some pectin. I think there's some other stuff in there. I don't remember offhand. This houses my food mill. More rings in this box, more rings in that box. My Ball Blue Book of Preserving. And then down here, I have my water bath canners. I have the two large ones. I have a smaller one, not in there, and in there, a smaller one. And then I have my large stock pot. And then my steam juicer is right there. And there's probably some stuff in there. There is. So these are other things I use for canning. I had these in a big plastic bin with lids. They were in two separate bins. And it was a pain to get to it because I had to take everything off of the bins, all of the boxes, undo them all, and then get to it. And so this is easy. I can get to it. Over here in the corner, we have my this bookshelf, and this holds canned goods. And I'm not going to share that today, but maybe I'll do a video on that sometime. This here is the $15 rolling cart I got from the thrift store, and this houses a lot of my daughter's other art supplies. This has, let's see, like glues and popsicle sticks, some embellishments, her tools, staplers, dry erase, eraser, tape, scissors, some paper, and some of these notebooks. So there's her paper drawer. She got this whole ream of paper for Christmas. So it houses a bunch of stuff, just anything, stickers. This bin up here was empty, and then I cleaned out some drawers in the kitchen, and this stuff needs to find homes. This here is my workspace. It's a folding table that we've had for a very long time. I have my bulletin board up there. I've taken my kids' pictures off of that for this video, although my daughter was in a video, and they may be in videos, but I don't need their pictures all over the place. But this is how my work set area is set up. This cup, one of my kids gave to me for Christmas last year, and the handle broke off. Normally, it should be thrown out, but because my kids gave it to me for now, I'm holding on to it. But it also holds my little sponge thing, and I use this for glue. So I don't have to worry about the glue getting all over the table. Hot glue gun. These are some pieces I'm using for the journal I'm making. Just a bunch of different embellishments here on this little tray. And I love winter scenes. I love houses like that and the horse-drawn carriages. So that's that. My workspace, this cutting mat, which I don't cut on, but I use it to protect this and to measure. This whiteboard also helps with gluing and things. This basket holds just a bunch of things, string, labels, ribbon. I made some of these fun, flowers, or what do you call these? I can't think of the name of these, but I made a bunch of those last year, so those are in there. I have my junk journal in progress there. I'll share a video on that later. Just a jar holding some of my supplies, of course, my Kleenex. And then under there, I guess I should show, I am storing some things. And Fluffy wants to say hi. There he is. Say hi, big kitty. And so this is storing a bunch of things. That gray tote on the left is fabric. There's some boxes up there. Some of these are house files. There's my notebooks that I save, extra school supplies, that kind of thing. So I'm just taking advantage of every bit of space and keeping some of that not so pretty stuff out of sight. And then there's this tall shelf you may recognize if you've seen the grape juice video, the spilled grape juice. This came in after that, and I just have some decorations on top, a few things over here. This actually is a scent for my Hyla, mini Hyla air purifier. Not an advertisement for them, but I do love that air purifier. I have paint in here, my coffee and tea dyed, no, these are all coffee dyed, papers, library cards, index cards. I did a whole bunch of things the other day. This shelf just holding my scissors, one of my rotary cutters, because I have 2 of those, more glue, some other things. Fluffy wants to say hi again. Isn't he a nice boy? I just, just holding some of my craft stuff. Another junk journal that is not done. That's actually a garden journal. I keep some of my papers here, clipboards, and I have this. This is so cool. Music note. Music scores is what it's called. And I don't play an instrument or anything. I tried to play oboe when I was in middle school, but I wasn't that great. Maybe it was elementary. But this was $1 at my library's bookstore. And I got that. I've had that for a while. And I use that. This bin is just storing some extra craft decorations. I wasn't really sure what to put in there. Down here, we have some things that need to get put away. Those jars belong somewhere else. This is a box of, I'm not sure. Oh, some of my daughter's things. More office supplies. This bin is for paper scraps because my daughter and I want to try making our own paper, and we're going to experiment with different types of paper and see how it works. And then down here is a shelf with canning jars. Over here in the corner, we have a stack of my daughter's stuff. In the bottom, that yellow bin that you can barely see, that has a drawer that pulls out, and it's got extra cardboard and paper towel rolls and things like that, egg cartons that she wants to keep and is going to use for projects, 2 black file cabinet bins or file bins. She keeps her extra notebooks. She draws a lot and that kind of thing, so they stay in there. I think this box is also some of her extra notebooks, and yes, she does have a lot of stuff, but we've actually pared it down quite a bit. And then this box here, this bin, is full of Christmas crafting items and maybe a few decor things. If we move over to the right, we've got my pressure canner, my sewing machine. This bookshelf here, I'll pull this desk out, houses some of my canning goods. Looks like there's my other spray bottle. I was looking for that. This is my daughter's desk, her workspace. This is my air purifier. I just set it there for now. I think that box down there is all of her artwork that she wants to do something with. And then over here we have these plastic bins. It's a set of 2 3-drawer plastic bins. This mostly has my stuff, but it has stuff she could use. So this is a lot of tools, trims, yarn and string, and just some miscellaneous things, wreath forms, and some of these pretty white clothespins. I'm going to take a couple out because I might actually use that in my junk journal. I've got my paper in here, and here's the funny thing. I have this scrap pack of paper, and it's got all kinds of cool stuff in here. There's some pretty ones. My other cat, he loves this. If I take it out, he tries getting into it, and I don't know if he's smelling something that he wants to eat or what, but it's crazy. And then this drawer just has some extra miscellaneous things that I might need. I guess I forgot these cabinets. This one has, these are extra greeting cards, some photo albums, my other hole punch, thread. That blue bag at the top is full of tulle. I have a ton of rose petals. And this is sewing. So I have a bunch of felt up there, which is crafting, some stuffing for, you know, stuffed animals or something, zippers, sewing supplies, and then my, what is that called? Embroidery attachment for my sewing machine. So this is the craft room, reorganized. Hopefully it stays this way. This is the best this room has looked in the 3 years we've lived here, and hopefully it stays that way. Well, stay tuned for more videos. I hope to film a junk journal video next week and get that shared, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on what you think of this transformation, what you would do different, and what you might like about what I've done. So I hope that everybody has a good day, and that if you like this video, you hit the like button and leave me a comment. I love to read those comments. So Fluffy is right here, and he's saying goodbye, and he'll see you guys next time. Bye.